8:45, welcome back. It is Memorial Day weekend, and some people are looking for something to do. How about taking in a movie? Alfred Richard here this morning with a rundown of what's playing on the big screen. Good morning to you, good sir.
Good morning to you as well.
Dressed down in your WWL Louisiana polo.
Well, that, and of course, little nephews with Cheerios this morning. It was a Cheerios accent, but anyway, I get to wear and put the branding in here as well.
Casual for the holiday weekend.
That's right.
What are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at the first film, and this one is Sight.
Okay.
And this is actually a very good film. It stars Terry Chen as a eye physician named Meng Wang. He is a Chinese prodigy, and he rises to become one of the most prominent eye surgeons in the world. When he has to help restore the sight of a young boy who is damaged in communist China, it brings back his own history because he escaped from the communist Chinese.
So it's triggering.
So it's a very triggering film. And it is a very good film, especially the productions on here. It also stars Greg Kinnear, who we haven't seen in movies for a while, and Fiona Flanagan, who we remember seeing her from some other films back in the past in the late 90s and the year 2000s with Four Brothers.
Yeah.
So I really like this one here, and it's a very uplifting story, and it's based on a true story.
That's good to see. And also next up, Garfield.
Now, if I were to tell you, if I would tell you, Brandon, that this film has the voices of Samuel L. Jackson, Ving Rhames, and Snoop Dogg in it, you'd probably think this is an R-rated film that we shouldn't be talking about with kids.
I would say for shizzle and then get those you-know-what snakes off my you-know-what plane.
You said that very well.
Thanks.
No, this one is an all-animated Garfield. Unlike the Garfield movie that took place in 2004, it shows Garfield in the beginning how his loves of lasagna, as you see there, as a little kitten.
There's John.
And there's John there. But the voice of Vic, played by Samuel Jackson. Vic plays Garfield's dad. So you're going through an adventure as he's becoming the snarly, surly Garfield that we all know.
And Snoop Dogg, who's Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg plays a character, a stretch for him is called Snoop Cat. And so he's a cool
cat out here on these streets.
A cool cat on the streets. It's rated PG, so nothing really objectionable. The next film, this is definitely an adult film. It's called Babes. It is about two young women who are friends. They live in New York. Ileana Glazer plays Eden, and Michelle Buteau, she plays Dawn. When Eden decides that she wants to have a child after having a one-night stand, it stretches their friendship, but it kind of reminds you in a way of what Bridesmaids was like, the shock value, especially the shock value about giving birth and everything else. It is R-rated, it is crass, it is crude, and it is very funny in some ways, but again, only for adults.
Michelle Buteau has really blown up over the past couple of years. Good to see it.
I'm very glad to see it.
Yeah, very much so.
And at the Britannia Theater, The Asphalt Jungle, a classic noir film that is probably one of the best films that you see of that genre, the noir film. And it sets about the idea of a heist that takes place, but everything goes wrong toward the end of it. Really good films, and Sterling Hayden plays a cop who is hard-boiled in this type of film. So
we're out of time, but you want a quick little mention in?
Yes, quick little mention. My good friend Heidi and Phil Melanson, they're doing a musical cabaret called Sinatra's Best Friend.
There it is.
And there it is there. Get your tickets now. It's showing this weekend and next weekend as well. So you can do a little ring-a-ding there with Sinatra.
Ring-a-ding, we love it. A lot to do this weekend. Good sir, thank you.
All right.
Let's get over to Peyton Malone.